Right, hello everyone. We're in up near Colne, near Burnley. It's don't know where we go. We're just going to follow the programme in the Garmin. We've got about 50 miles planned. I've just had a look though. We just started off from the car and we come up quite a big climb there, about 130 feet or something.
No warm up.
No warm up. So I've let Ken get his breath back before we come on. So I think we've got, looking at this, we've got about 18 climbs today. So more Audax training, but this is more hills training. Shorter distance, more hills. So we'll see how we get on. I don't know if there's any shortcut with this one. So yeah. So if we're struggling, I think one of us is coming back getting the car. But we'll see how we get on. It's a bit nippy at the minute, isn't it? It's about, what time is it? About 9:30 or something.
Yeah.
But the sun's trying to break through, so hopefully it'll warm up. But we'll planning circling round like near Pendle Hill, round the side of Pendle Hill, like anti-clockwise from Colne. Up through the villages round there and back towards Clitheroe, and then back round the bottom end, heading east round the bottom end of Pendle Hill if possible. But it depends on the legs, so we'll see how we get on. We've had loads of technical problems with the camera before we started. I've been messing with that for 10 minutes, so yeah, that's not a good start, but hopefully it goes a bit smoother from now on. So we'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Yeah.
I was a bit worried then we're going to have to swim across the brook, across the ford. Luckily we've got this thing here. That was a stroke of luck. Barnoldswick. Little climb there coming up. I think that's climb number 2 out of 17. This is going to be fun. Just entering Bracewell, somewhere in Lancashire, or maybe Yorkshire. We're right on the Lancashire-Yorkshire border here, so I don't really know where I am, but we're in Bracewell. Oh, look at this poor thing here. I think that was looked like possibly a chicken. But I think probably a pheasant, I think. Climb number 3 of 17. It's just going into the red on my Garmin, 7%. It's only a short little one, I think, but it's enough to get your breath going and changing down gear. Beautiful around here though. Very nice, very quiet. I think we're nearly there. Yeah. Climb number 3 of 17. You're done. Thank God. Another climb. I think it's climb number 4 of 17, I think, but I'm losing count. But I think we're nearly there. Ooh. This is a proper fitness workout, this is. Ah, there you go. Cracked it. Roads here. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful over the river. The only trouble is it's told us this road's closed, so I don't know where it's closed, but hopefully we can get over here. We'll soon see. Hopefully not. Oh, that's a council truck. Oh, nightmare. Just I don't fancy riding back up that we just come down. Climb number 5. This looks a little steep one. And I'm totally in the wrong gear. What a numpty. That's better. Right, I'll concentrate on the pedalling. Hopefully it's not too long. But having said that, on the Garmin it looks a lot longer than what I can see in front of me. Flipping heck. I'll switch this off and get pedalling. Whew. That's climb number 5 done. Just came up towards the camera there. Just thought I'd stop here while I'm waiting to Ken. There they are. This year's newborn lambs. Beautiful. And there's a load of them there, looking at me thinking, what's he doing? And they've probably got a point. So hopefully Ken will come up there in a minute. That's a little steep one that was. Whew. Go and get some milk. Climb number 5 done.
That was a steep bugger.
Yeah, clear. So this is signposting us towards Settle. I think we're kind of heading up the Ribble Valley really. I think that's where we're going and kind of looping back round in a big circle up the Ribble Valley. But these roads are beautiful, aren't they? This is as good as anywhere to cycle around here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Ribble Valley, quiet lanes, sun's out, newly born lambs.
Yeah.
The only thing spoiling it is having you here. I'm only joking. Looking over there towards kind of Yorkshire, that direction. Ken's up there in front. It's just absolutely glorious again. The weather the last few weeks has been absolutely fantastic. I've had to undo my top, I'm sweating. But yeah, Ribble Valley, days like this. Nice quiet roads, nice smooth roads actually, really nice. Yeah, beautiful. Climb number 6, Ken. 6 or 17, I think it's 125 feet. And it looks like it's got a little bit of a sting in its tail at the top. Thank you. Should be alright, I think. See what happens. Not even enough wind for the wind turbines today, so we can't blame the wind for anything today. Absolutely beautiful. We've got the place to ourselves at the moment. Here he is. So going right here towards Settle and Wigglesworth. It's a good name, isn't it? Wigglesworth. Oh yeah. Tremendous. Look at this. So we're coming up for 15 miles in, we're about a third of the way, just under a third of the way through. We've done a third of the climbs and third of the total climbing, so we've got the same again twice. It's been nice though, hasn't it?
Oh,
Stunning round here, isn't it?
I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, beautiful, isn't it?
Hard work, but you as well, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
This.
The plod.
Like a pine forest now, aren't we? Yeah. I think this is the end of climb number 6. A little steep bit here. And then I think we're there. Job done. Look at that there. Amazing. Climb 7. We just went up the steepest climb we've done so far, which wasn't even listed as one. Cheers, Garmin. Anyway, this is climb 7. I think we're going up to the top of the hill where the farm is on the left, where the diggers are. So from here it doesn't look too bad. Just keep spinning. I'm absolutely roasting now. I've got my winter top on because it was nippy this morning when we set off, and now I'm boiling. The sun's come out. But yeah, how good is it around here? Just see the outline of the hills over there, but it's a little bit misty yet. But the sun's breaking through, which is good. It's nice and warm now, there's no wind. See the hills in the background there. Ken's just coming up climb number 7, I think it is. So I'm just waiting here for him. But he'll do it, he always does. Yeah, I'm so lucky to be doing this today. Bowland Fell Holiday Park. And we're just about to start climb number 8. 137 feet. So hopefully it's just another steady one. Looks like it is. So yeah, if they're all like this all the way, this is just perfect. You're getting a bit of a challenge on them, but they're not kind of killing you. So yeah, just looks like a steady climb up to a kind of a white house on the top of the hill in the distance up there. So about half a mile away.
That was vicious. That was vicious, that was. You alright?
So we're just coming back into God's own country now, Lancashire. I think we're coming out of Yorkshire actually. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, North Yorkshire. There you go. So we're right under the border there, North Yorkshire and Lancashire. So you're back in Lancashire, Kenneth?
Lancashire.
You're back in Lancashire now? We've just got to work out where we're going, that's all. Yeah, I think it's straight on. Oh, 12% downhill. This is going to be fast. Oh, 35 mile an hour. Oh no. And here comes the climb. Climb number 9, I think it is, 104 feet. Oh, I'll switch this off and get working again. Tosside. I'm at the top of climb number 8 of 17 here. Whew. Climb number 10 out of 17. Oh, this part's a right bugger. Didn't look steep from down there, it flipping is. Probably doesn't look steep on the camera, but believe me, my legs are telling me it is. Oh, flipping heck. I'll stop every breathing down here, sound like some sort of pervo. Come back in a bit. Okay, so we're almost 20 miles in. We've done 1,800 feet of climbing so far. We've done 10 out of the 17 recognised climbs on Garmin, but there's definitely more than what Garmin finds. I know it has its own classification for climbs, but it's definitely done more than that. Most of them have been pretty steady, just a couple of really steep ones. Ken's managed to get up him. I'm just waiting for him. I've just come up this road here towards the camera up a climb up here. But I mean, you look at it here, Ribble Valley, on a day like this. You know, if you're into your cycling and stuff, your road cycling, there's nowhere better. Got it to yourself. You could hear a pin drop. There's hardly any traffic on these kind of roads, and there's some beautiful scenery. It's just stunning. We're kind of back into Bowland area. We've got a sort of sign for Forest of Bowland, or Forest of Bowland, if I say it properly, Paul. But yeah, what a day. No wind, lovely and warm. It's tremendous. I'll just wait for Ken to come up this hill. It's quite a steep one, mate. It'll take him a while, I think. Climb number 9. This end bit's a killer. Flipping heck. Oh man. That's one of the steepest parts we've done that today. Oh. So steep I've had to go in the low ring at the front. Don't normally have to do that, but definitely had to then. Oh, done. So am I. Right, so we're just heading towards Bolton by Bowland. Done 23 miles. I think we're going to have some dinner there if the cafe's open, I think. So we're just short of halfway, I think. But I'm ready for something to eat. I think Kenneth will be. I think he needs a rest with his ills. Bolton by Bowland, just coming over here. Yeah, tarmac. Oh yeah, smooth as silk. Hiya. So we're only 23 miles in. We just stopped for a quick dinner, quick sandwich, quick butty in Bolton by Bowland. So I think now we kind of wheedle our way back down the Ribble Valley, following the Ribble, I think, basically, down towards Clitheroe, and then back towards kind of Whalley, I think, and then loop our way back round, back towards where we started, back up towards Colne. So we'll see how it goes. Legs are okay so far. Done quite a lot of climbing, but we've got about another 1,500 feet or so to go yet. So yeah, see how it goes. I'm just running out of superlatives to use. That's a good word, isn't it? Superlatives. You don't hear that every day, but I'm running out of superlatives to use to describe this scenery around here. I think that's Pendle Hill over there. And I think we're kind of looping round to the bottom of it and round the back side, back towards Colne. But it just doesn't get any better than this. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And a few minutes ago we were down at river level down there, and we've climbed up here and we've got these views out of it, and it's been worth it. Wow. These people have got the right idea here, haven't they? Not as daft as us. Okay, so we're 30 miles in, 30 miles in, 30 out of 50, 2,200 feet climbing. I think we're just getting towards the outskirts of Clitheroe in a minute. But yeah, feeling okay, but it's definitely a challenge. Undulating is the way I describe this route, but beautiful as well. Really nice. Climb number 12 of 17. Hopefully this is a smaller one. Some of them have been quite tough. Yeah, I think it's just to this building here on the left with a bit of luck. Please. Yeah, it's quite a long gradual one, but that was the end of it. Hallelujah. So we're 20 27 miles in, we're heading towards Clitheroe. Doing okay so far. Some challenging climbs, but it's been good. Good workout. I think we're generally heading towards Worley now, back towards Worley. We're 32 miles in and all is good, but I know in the back of my mind we've got the two biggest climbs coming up yet, which sound quite big on the Garmin, so yeah, we shall see. Move, Mr. Pheasant, move, run Forest, run, run. Worley, sunny Worley, very nice. Whoa. Big climb out of Worley this. It's about 250 feet or something. Oh, it's a knackerer. Hiya. Flipping heck. Low gear time. We'll get there, I hope. Oh, so just come up the big Worley climb towards where Springwood picnic site is at the top. And there's another big climb on the other side of the road now. So I'm just going up that. Oh, flipping heck. I think we're getting closer to the end now. 36.5 miles, got about 15 mile left. Don't know what climbing we've done, let's have a look. 2,700 feet. So we might have about another 600 feet, something like that, left. But we're getting there. It's been a tough day, but a cracking day. Let's hope we can get to the end. Come on, legs. Keep going. Just coming down over the Ribble now. Whoop. Over the old bridge. Right, well, I'm just in sunny Sabden, just waiting here a minute in the brook, just waiting for Ken turning up. I think he's just coming up the road now. Here he is, he's just coming up over here. Here he is. Quite a climb that, coming into Sabden there, just a long gradual climb. And there he is, he's done it. You okay?
Yeah.
You a bit done in?
Yeah. No end to the hills, is there?
Oh, this is a bit of a bone shaker. I think it's the start of a climb as well in a minute, so I hope it's not on this stuff. It's going to be a bit slippy if it is. Yeah, we've got 250 feet, 260 feet climb, sorry, for the next mile, so, and I think we're on this for about a mile, so yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? I might have to stop filming, otherwise there's like a comedy shot where I fall off. Yeah, I'll turn it off for a bit. Hello, little lambs. Back to your mum. Away from the weirdo on the bike. Well, this is where it's brought us. This is useful, isn't it? Yeah, that ain't road bike territory, is it, by any stretch of the imagination? I don't know why on earth it's brought us this way. It's basically got us going, by the looks of the map, up the side of that hill there, and it's just rocks. So I think we're going to be pushing it up there, to be honest, if we can get through this gate. So yeah, that's a shame, because I wanted to do all the climbs, but you can't, well, until we get there I can't tell, but I don't think we're going to be riding that, it's going to be pushing it. Yeah, it's got us going up the side of that hill there, Ken, by the looks of it. Right. So if we can get through here, we'll probably end up pushing it, I think. It's not got the right stuff to get up there, have we?
No.
Yeah, this is a hiker bike territory. This is a basically an old farm track, just made up of rocks and stuff, and it's, well, I don't know what the gradient is, but it's hard enough pushing a bike up it, walking up. So I mean, it's stunning views. Look at that. Look at that there, all across the valley there. There's Kenneth. But yeah, I didn't know he was going to route us up this. I mean, it's fantastic. Not complaining about the route, but this is the steepest climb of the day, and it's not rideable. You can't ride up this. Not on the bikes we've got. Mountain bike maybe, these bikes definitely no. So we'll hike it up to the top, and hopefully there'll be some tarmac again at some point. I mean, yeah, look at this lovely road it's given us to ride up. Flipping heck. And again, it won't come across on the camera. It's more or less vertical, this. So it's hard enough just walking up it with a bike. So impossible to ride up this bit on, especially on the bikes we've got, but it's not even worth trying it because you're just going to fall off and hurt yourself. So please get us back to tarmac. All is forgiven. Oof. That was fun, wasn't it?
It was that. Yeah, is that the last of the climbs now?
I don't know. Good route planning that, wasn't it? Who did that? Which idiot sent us up there?
Yeah.
I know. He wants a good kicking, doesn't he? Yeah. If I find him, I'm going to give him a punch. But yeah. So we've just come up that bit there. So we found tarmac. So we're back in the promised land. Hello. Coming over. No. Look at this. Right, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's a good job there's no traffic about, but I'm in the wrong gate. Climb 15 or 17, and I don't know what I'm doing. But riding like an absolute numpty. Well, that's quite steep, that. Yeah. Don't worry, I knew there was no traffic about, or else I wouldn't have been on that side of the road. But yeah, we've got going now, and I think we take a right turn here towards roughly Croft Top Lane. Oh, this tarmac looks nice. Oh yeah. And we just follow this road for a bit, I think. My front axle, I think it is, on my stem. My stem's making a funny noise now. A bit like my knees at this stage. We're only 42 miles in, but seems like we've been going forever. But it's because of all the climbing. But it's been good fun. I'll keep spinning. Hiya. You alright? Hiya. The hiker bike was worth it. Back on the lovely smooth tarmac and just brilliant views all round. Cracking. So there was a reward at the end of it. I take it all back. So for some reason the Garmin's found an extra climb. Started off with 17, now it's saying there's 18. Cheers for that. This is number 17. It's about 200 and odd feet as well, so this will be quite a toughie. But we're 45 miles in, so hopefully another, 20 minutes or so, half an hour tops, we should be back at the car. Whew. Flipping heck. I'll tell you what, if you're watching this, Ken, I'll take me off to you, mate. I'm 51, this is hard work, so you're nearly 81. Some going this. Still got another 100 feet left. Crikey. Here comes the old chap. Good effort, Ken. Oof. Well done, mate.
That was a corker.
Just a bit. Well done. Great effort. Nearly there. And we got about a mile left, 2 miles, something like that. Bimble back along the canal. Right, we've made it. So we're back at Alkincoats Park in Colne. So we've done just over 50 miles, just over 4,000 feet. I think it's 4,042 from memory. So that's how's that on your climbing stats for recent, Ken?
I've not done that for about 7 years, I think.
Yeah.
Since my cancer. No, I did all right there.
Yeah.
There's some sharp hills there.
Yeah, there was.
Very, very sharp.
Well, I think the Ribble Valley. It's like a Ribble Valley circular, that one. I think Ribble Valley for cycling. I just think it's just absolutely brilliant because the roads, the villages, the scenery, and when you got weather like this, it's just honestly unbelievable.
This is beginning of April, isn't it?
But it's like summer, isn't it? Fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've absolutely loved that. It's been great. Bit of all sorts in there. I want to hike a bike. When it took us up a farm track that you wouldn't even get a tractor up. So we ended up hiking.
Hiking up that.
Yeah, pushed them up there. But apart from that, we got up every one. They were impossible. We couldn't ride up on them.
Oh no, no way.
But no, so kudos to you, mate. That's bravo, well done. 4,000 feet of climbing.
Yeah.
That's some.
And I tell you what, there was some very, very steep ones. One in tens and that, you know.
The funniest bit was that the guy started off and he said there was 17 climbs, and then as we got going, it changed its mind and said there was 18. Yeah. But then the worst ones, the steepest ones, were the ones which weren't even listed in the climbs. There was ones in between which were miles steeper, but we managed to do it. I'm quite chuffed with that, to be honest.
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah,
well, you should be.
I'm over the moon about it.
Yeah, so I think I might have broken you. I'm going to be in trouble off Lorraine.
I think
I know that. But yeah, love that. It was great. What a great area for cycling. So if you've never been up there, in the Ribble Valley, get yourself up there and have a blast around there.
Fantastic it was.
Yeah, great stuff. So
but the hills were very, very tough.
Yeah. So if you're enjoying the videos and stuff, if you click it, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and if you can click on subscribe, it's going to help the channel and stuff. And then we'll keep doing more nonsense like this, won't we? Yeah. So we'll get ourselves home, and then we'll get some tea. And
we're glad you're driving.
Yeah. So we'll get some tea, and then we'll see you next time then.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Bye now.
See you later.
Cheers.
Bye.